U-Tjube here to do a review of one of my most anticipated games this fucking year. When I got this fucking game in my mailbox just a few days ago, like 4 days ago, I was like stoked. I was like, fuck yeah, it's time for a Star Ocean game again. And I love this series. It's been a bumpy ride, but I thought from all the trailers I'd seen, from all the little bits and pieces from the gameplay videos I saw, I was like, this is a home run guaranteed! So when I saw the reviewers go fucking nuts on this game, giving it 5 out of 10 all across the plate, I was infuriated that tons of people jumped on the bandwagon without even playing the game. People like, the critics they're fucking slaughtering this game. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not touching that game. Rest in peace, Star Ocean. People like that all over the fucking web, and I was like fists of fury. I was pounding on their balls all day long across the interwebs, and I was like, fuck, play the game for yourself to fucking find out, because critics are wrong so often. But that's not the video, okay? This is a fucking review of Star Ocean 5 Integrity and Faithlessness. So the point I'm trying to get to is, don't listen to reviewers. Don't even listen to this review. If you're super interested in this game, you should play it for yourself to find out if it sucks. But let me tell you right now, my friends, it fucking sucks! You shouldn't play this game! Listen to me, not anyone else! Don't listen to anyone else, just listen to me! The game fucking stinks! Because it was one of the most anticipated games this year for me. I was expecting greatness. And I've almost never been this disappointed in one of my most anticipated games. I always get this hunch when I see a great game I want. It's like, most of the time, like 80 to 90%. There's no chance that those games suck when I pick them up. But this time I was so fucking wrong. Oh my fucking god. I'm fucking glad I played through it, because now I can say it. I can express my opinion on it without being like a bandwagoner or fucking critics. So, let me sum up the story. You know, stories in RPGs, especially JRPGs for me, is the main reason why I love those games. Epic storylines, great characters. A lot of JRPGs don't have superb characters, but oftentimes you get good casts, and you're like, yeah, this is a good cast, yeah, and the story is fucking amazing, I love this game! That's how I react to most JRPGs. Okay, let's start with the story here. You're Fidel, a fucking cliche-ass fucking main character. He's nothing special, he's just a swordman in a fucking backwater town in the beginning of this game, and you travel with like a chick from the town. I'm not even gonna go into detail because it's so fucking shallow on that part. So then you head out, and suddenly you see a spaceship, and out of the spaceship comes a little girl called Relia. Oh, here it comes, my friends, Relia! You'll hear this name a lot from now on. This girl is Relia! We need to protect Relia! Oh, let's protect Relia! Oh no! Relia was captured by the enemy! We need to save Relia! 1 hour, 2 hour... Oh, we saved Relia! Thank God you're safe, little Relia! We're gonna protect you now, Relia! Oh, you're a weapon of potential mass destruction! Okay, we will really protect you now, Relia! Oh no! Relia got captured again! Oh no, we gotta get her back! We gotta get her back! Oh yeah, we got her back after a couple of hours of spelunking in some generic dungeons. We finally got her back. There's something strange with her. Oh no! She got captured fucking again! Oh my god! Oh, there are 2 Relias. There's not 1 Relia, there are 2 Relias. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, we need to save both Relias. Oh my god, time to venture into another dungeon, a couple of hours of field, walking back and forth between the same fucking areas in the whole fucking game, time and time again. Then you reach another copy-paste dungeon that lasts for 5 minutes, which is a good thing in this case, because I wouldn't want to spend hours in this fucking dungeon looking for this fucking girl any fucking more, right? So now, oh, you rescued the first Relia, but the other Relia's name is revealed to be Feria. They both have some kind of power. They've been fucking messed around with by scientists to be able to do some fucking amazing weaponry shit in a war you don't give a flying fuck about, because you have no intellectual investment or any emotional investment in neither the war happening on the planet you start off as or in space. There are 2 wars going on and you don't give a fuck about any of them. And then you head on, and then you do everything you can to save this other Relia called Feria. So now you have Relia on your team, and you're gonna get Feria, and the whole fucking last phase of the game leads up to you trying to get this fucking girl Feria, because an enemy wants to use her as a superpower to kill off like people you don't give a shit about. There's no fucking development in this story, man. It just go on from one saving mission to the fucking next. It was horrendous storytelling. I mean, there were barely any cutscenes either. In JRPGs, I love cutscenes. In this game, there were barely any fucking cutscenes at all. The characters that you play as are decent bases of characters. Every character in this game has a foundation of an okay, alright character. They're nothing special, but at least they're not cringe-worthy like a couple of characters from Star Ocean 4. So that's a good thing, that the cast isn't cringe-worthy, but how good is a point like that at the end of the day? Oh, the cast isn't cringe-worthy. That's not a great cast anyway. So you got a basic fucking cast of cool-looking characters with great design, that have very little development in this world, and I don't give a fuck about them at the end of the day. If some of these characters die, I don't give a shit, alright? If the whole planet fucking explodes into smithereens, I don't give a fuck! I have no investment in this world whatsoever. And the space questing that you get onto later in the game when you try to stop this federation called Cronus, you try to fight against them, you're introduced to some villains that mean nothing. They just spew out, "Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, we're gonna take the girl. If you get any closer, we'll kill her." It's that kind of basic fucking shit. I could feel my IQ was descending into oblivion while playing this story. The most basic fucking Star Ocean story as of yet. It was fucking horrendously written, if you ask me. And then now the story is finished. You should really play this story, my friend. Let's drink Pepsi to not playing this story, shall we? What to do next? We just saved Relia. I don't know, let's save Relia again, I don't give a shit. Now let's get into the fucking gameplay. When I started the game I was like, yeah, the gameplay is pretty good, yeah. And then I noticed when I started attacking, I couldn't cancel my attacks. I couldn't cancel my arts. So when I attacked an enemy and I saw something coming, I couldn't think, yeah, I'm gonna stop that, I'm gonna guard, I'm gonna jump to the side from this. No, because you already pushed the fucking attack button. There's no turning back after you push the attack button. You're gonna get hit in this game. You can't master this game in ways that make you feel like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take on any enemy and I'm gonna have control over this battle. No siree. You're gonna take hits left and right unless you use one technique that I did on most bosses in this game, which made me feel like a fucking pussy. You may recognize this move, it's in every other Star Ocean game, it's called Air Slash. If you remember Star Ocean 2, you use this move a lot because it's got distance, you can work from pretty much anywhere on the battlefield. You can just go Air Slash, Air Slash, Air Slash, Air Slash, and secure that you get hits on enemy without getting hit, while the other parties on your team just head straight into the battle and then die like fucking flies all over the place. They're falling, and fuck them up the fucking bunghole, my friends. I'm gonna spew some sperm on these fuckers because they sure as hell can't fight, can they? And then you just keep doing the same thing throughout the whole fucking game. And the campaign is only like 20 hours long. It felt like 50 to me by the end. I did like 500 battles throughout the game. And it does flow very smoothly. The graphics are nice. I mean, it's enjoyable to push the attack button. It's enjoyable to kill the enemies because the game is very easy. The normal mode you start in this game is piss fucking easy. So you don't have any problems until at the end of the game. So you just slash through the enemies. Even if you get hit, you don't give a shit because it's so fucking easy. So the frustration is kind of taken out of the game, making it a very enjoyable experience to play from one dungeon start to the end of the dungeon, throughout the field. I mean, it's enjoyable to a certain extent, but it didn't get my heart pounding like, yeah, I love this. It's like I was sitting there in a neutral state just doing it. You can only equip like 4 moves with the character you're playing as, and you can only use 2 in close range, 2 in long range, so you have very little options. You also have a counter-attack thing, like when if the enemy attacks a weak attack on you and you guard it, you can counter-attack and hit them from behind. That's a really good mechanic, but you don't use it a lot through this game because most of the time you'll just fucking pound on the enemy like there's no fucking tomorrow. So the combat is alright. It's fun because it's easy, it looks smooth, but fuck me, Star Ocean 4 was like twice as good. I felt a lot more control in that game. Same with Star Ocean 3. I enjoyed those games a lot more in the gameplay department. Much more solid, much more responsive. You could plan ahead more. You had fewer characters to kind of juggle in battle, so you could revive the ones dying easier. So this is one of the worst battle systems, even if it looks very good, right? Another complaint I have about the battle system is when you play against a huge battle, like a boss. By the way, there are very few bosses in this game. There's like, I can remember like 5, 6 bosses maybe throughout the whole entire fucking journey, which is pretty pathetic being a JRPG, especially being a Star Ocean game. They throw boss at you left and right in the other games, and I love that shit. So, back to my complaint. They're like, whenever someone on your team uses like a magic or something, the whole screen lights up in effects. There are effects everywhere, so you can't see what the fuck the enemy's doing most of the time. So you get like hit when you have no fucking idea what's going on. You see like party members on your team falling, dying, and you can't see what the fuck's going on. They should slow down on the fucking effects. It's like blinking like a fireworks show, and it works against the whole battle system. So I'm kind of disappointed at that aspect too. I did enjoy playing through the game, I can't deny that. It was fun just going into combat. It has that addiction thing where you want to go into the next battle all the time because you get a shitload of experience, you level up. And then you have the role system in this game. Like when you unlock roles and then you use SP points to unlock these roles, and then you equip it to the characters, making the AI working in the ways the description of the role say. So you can customize your team to act in certain ways, but I don't give a shit, to be honest. And every time a character leaves your party, the roles are unequipped. So when they come back 10 minutes later, you have to fucking equip the roles over and over again. It made me fucking pissed off. The game is short and I have to maintain this bullshit all the fucking time. Ah! Annoying. Oh, I'm ranting like there's no fucking tomorrow, man. I wanted this game to be fucking superb. Instead, I'm here disappointed. I just turned off the game right after I finished it like a half hour ago. I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking video complaining about this shit. Then you have the music. Motoi Sakuraba, I've mentioned him many a times. He's one fucking average bloke these days, I tell you. I mean, the soundtrack does a decent job in just expressing whatever's there. It's nothing special, it's fucking Motoi is just... I just made a Motoi track, alright? It's that fucking easy. You can just wander up the keyboard, wander down, stop at one point, go up to this note, go down the keyboard, go up the keyboard. Now you made a fucking Motoi soundtrack. I mean, that's kind of disrespectful to a masterful composer as him, but he's a fucking hit-miss target these days, I tell you. Fuck me, more bad soundtracks than good ones if you ask me. So that's the soundtrack. What do we have left to talk about, my friends? Oh yeah, the backtracking. Throughout this game, there are very few areas. I mean, there are like, let me see, 4 fields. Very short fields. Then you have like 4 towns, 3 to 4 towns. You have like 4 or 5 dungeons. The end. This is a JRPG world. And I'm gonna mention one moment in this game. When the main character, he just wanders off to the other country in this game. And you walk like for a half hour and you're already in that country. And he looks at that town and he goes like, whoa! I didn't know this town was this beautiful, amazing. Whoa. You live like a fucking half hour away, you fucking cunt! It's a town in a country right next door. And you act like you haven't been there for the shit in your life. What the fuck? Haven't you been outside your fucking house? Haven't you picked some berries near the fucking ocean? You can see it right there, you fucking dumb shit! And then I thought, oh, maybe you travel further than you actually do, like when you go through one checkpoint to the next. Maybe the game is trying to tell you like you travel a couple of days. But fuck no, the story confirmed later when there was 17 hours left until a ship arrived and the main character went from this city I'm talking about straight to the first city in the game, his hometown. And then you have to wander and backtrack all the way to that city again. And they arrived way before that ship came. So fuck me. Not even 1 day's travel in real time, in-game time. But the character is like acting like he's seen nothing. And he's like 20 something. Fuck, this is bad writing, my friend. It sucks. 2 thumbs down, man. Fuck the writer up the ass like this. Ah, fuck you, writer. Fuck you. Put that fucking pen down. No, you can't write for my next project, you piece of shit. Ah. So, that's pretty much all I got to say about this game. It's got some post-game content like a side quest dungeon where you can fight even more in this average fucking battle system that you can't really do shit to prevent damage in except standing in the distance and air slashing until you got a super move, and then you start that super and you get a pretty cool little cutscene, then you get some massive damage, which it's kind of pleasing to the eyes, then you get some massive effects on screen which makes you confused about what the fuck is going on in the battle. Then you continue with this half-assed bullshit. Fuck me. So, that's my review of Star Ocean 5. Fucking average gameplay, shitty writing, average story, decent characters with almost no development. You have some private actions in this game which you get some character development in every town. You can like go and get some dialogue from all the characters. But most of them are pretty boring. I didn't get a laugh on my face when I play a Tales game and I see a skit more than fucking 100 times throughout the game. I'm like, laughing with the skit. Great writing compared to this shit. So they're just standing there talking. The presentation of the story is outdated. Soundtrack is fucking average. The only great thing I can say is the graphic looks really good to be a game they plan to release only on the PS3. So it's smooth, it's got 1080p, 60 frames per second, if you care a lot about that. Sure, it's smooth, I enjoy it, but why did it have to be on a fucking average game? Give me that shit on a superb game and we're talking. My review of Star Ocean 5 has concluded, my friends! And I'm gonna head and work on a fucking U-Tjube that's not gonna suck. Yeah! Fuck yeah! I see you later, my friends. Adios, fuckers. I give this game like 5.5 out of 10. And I'm feeling generous about that. Fuck. Deep inside, I will like give it a 4 or some shit like that. I'm not gonna do that because that's not very realistic, because the graphics are good, the soundtrack does its job, the characters are decent, the gameplay can be fun, blah blah blah, I don't give a shit. This game has no heart and soul, it's just some fucking product being delivered on our fucking door, and it's like, oh, thank you, I'm a robot. Oh, someone died in a game. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about anything happening here. Save Aurelia, save Aurelia, save Feria, save Aurelia, save Aurelia, save Feria. Beat some fucking bad guy you don't give a shit about. The end. Adios, fuckers. Ah, disappointing shit.